gang violence and other kind of violence.
Get away! I could be at work, at school, in my car, I can still get shot by the police, but I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.
This morning, we're learning more about an assault that killed a Bronx cab driver in Queens last weekend after customers allegedly refused to pay the fare.
News 12's Noelle Lilly has those details and a look at the people that police are searching for. Noelle, can you tell us more?
Right, well, we are in Co-op City where we're told 52-year-old Kutin Gima lived with his wife and 4 young children. Now, this morning, we are learning that police do have a person of interest in custody, and as well as a video of the actual attack itself and a photo of one of the suspects. But at this hour, we have not yet confirmed if the person in that photo is the person that police have in custody. Now, 20-year-old Austin Amos from Queens has been identified as one of the 5 people police believe were involved in that attack that killed Gima over the weekend. Now they're asking for the public's help with identifying the other 4 suspects. 3 of the suspects are teenage girls, police say possibly as young as 13 years old. New video from cops also shows that disturbing attack that took Gima's life, and we should warn you that it is tough to watch. At one point in the video, it's 4 versus 1 as the group attacks him, and toward the end of the assault, one of the suspects punches the taxi driver twice. The blow knocks him to the ground and he hits his head on the pavement and doesn't get back up. The passengers quickly flee the scene after that, and other surveillance clips later show them appearing to be smiling and laughing. Police say this attack happened after the group tried to skip out on the tab after Gima dropped them off in Far Rockaway, Queens. We're told that they even tried to rob him, and that when he chased after the suspects, they assaulted him, as you saw in that video. Now, we are told that Gima was a hard-working man, the sole provider for his family, as well as a dedicated member of Ghana Methodist Church. Now, we do expect also that the New York State Federation of Taxi Drivers is going to be having a press conference here in Co-op City outside of the complex where Gima lived as they continue their calls for justice, and we expect his late wife to speak at that as well. We'll bring you the very latest as that moves forward and as police continue their search for the other 4 people involved in this attack. In Co-op City, Noelle Lilly, News 12.
I'm here on the corner of MLK and Frederick Douglass, where a shooting just took place. And as you can see, it's a pretty rough area. So I'm basically risking my life reporting on this madness. So make sure you do me a favor and hit the subscribe button. Like the video, hell, share the video. And make sure you go ahead and leave a comment down in the comments section to continue the discussion on how we can find solutions to all this son violence in the streets. I'm Jenquavius Jackson, here live, reporting from Atlanta, Georgia, BGZM News 17.
Breaking into our newsroom tonight, the NYPD has arrested 2 men in connection to that brutal attack and murder of a cab driver from our borough. And this comes as calls for justice grow louder from that driver's loved ones and after the NYPD releases new footage of the attack. News 12's Ellie Murillo speaks with the victim's family and others that are calling for action. Ellie.
And now his life has just been cut short just like that.
The murder of 52-year-old cab driver Kutin Gima has left his wife, Abigail, and their 4 children completely destroyed. Today, new surveillance footage released by the NYPD putting a face to the passengers that cops say ultimately took his life. This all as a result of those passengers refusing to pay up and even trying to rob him during a drop-off in Queens.
It's very difficult to understand why 5 young people attacked a senior to take his money and to not pay his fare.
Police tell us this surveillance video shows Gima chasing after the group of both men and women where he is seen being kicked and punched. Towards the end of the attack, one of the suspects is seen hitting Gima, who then falls to the ground, hits his head, and doesn't get back up. The NYPD says 20-year-old Austin Amos and 20-year-old Nicholas Porter have been arrested and charged, 3 others at large.
We all saw the brutal video, the brutal attack on Kooten, and it's something that has left an impression on all of us.
His family expressing how dedicated of a father and a family man he was, and just how much he loved his job.
Whatever you find your hand doing, do it with all your strength and God will bless it. So far as he wasn't doing any criminal or an illegal job, he loved his job, so God was blessing him until that fateful day.
Kooten's wife and children expressed their gratitude for the massive support they've received throughout this horrific tragedy. They say after today's arrest, they are a bit at ease, but they say justice must still be served. And even though they are in the most painful time of their lives, they expressed prayers for those involved in taking Kooten's life. We're in Co-op City. Eli Morillo, News 12.
Gang violence and other kind of violence.
Get away! I could be at work!